Hey guys, yeah, you probably just watched my video. I was talking about Disney Plus and when it was and what's going to be available, what has been advertised. Well, everything I've talked about there, courtesy of The Verge, is indeed true, but we also now have some information that just broke literally about 6 minutes ago, or 10 minutes ago. Basically, we do have a launch date for Disney Plus. It will be November 12th, and we do have a price range. Yes, we do. We have a price range of $6.99 a month. Yeah, that's right, $6.99 a month, $6.99 a month, or $69 yearly. That's right, $69 a year for Disney Plus. Now, I'm reading off the Variety here. And basically, everything I talked about in the video, and I'll provide some links in both these later on. But basically, the interface is going to be basically similar to Netflix in a sense, except at the top is you'll have featured titles like featured movies and shows. The second row is going to be like hub destinations. In other words, shortcuts to certain sections of the service that you want to look at and explore for the content. And you will have, as I mentioned in the video, you will have a hub section for Disney. You'll have a hub section for Disney Pixar. For Pixar, I should say. You'll have a hub section for Marvel, one for Star Wars, and one for National Geographic. Now, on top of that, the third row after that will be things like recommend for you, continue watching. Like they'll have a recommend for you section and then a continue watching section, kind of similar to Netflix. But this is what Variety says, and I quote, this is Variety, this is off the Variety article that just happened, I guess just went up moments ago. It says, Disney Plus will launch in the U.S. on November 12th, 2019, and will be priced at $6.99 per month. This is what Disney announced. That Disney Plus will launch on November 12th, 2019, and will be priced at $6.99 per month. The article goes on to say the subscription VOD, video on demand service, represents Disney's next major foray into the video streaming wars. By pricing it well below Netflix, nearly half the price of Netflix's standard $12.99 plan, the Mouse House is betting it can rapidly drive up Disney Plus customer base with a melange of content that appeals to multiple demographics, including movies and TV shows from its Marvel, Lucasfilm, Star Wars, Disney, and Pixar brands, or Pixar and Disney brands. Continuing on, it says, the company announced the pricing and launch date along with other details today at Disney's 2019 Investor Day in Burbank, California. The article goes on to say that in 2018, Disney movies grossed more than $7 billion, and this is Kevin Meyer during the investors conference, said that they believe that demand will translate to Disney Plus. And Kevin Meyer also says that they are confident consumers are going to love the service. Now, here's where it gets interesting, and I mentioned this in the video as well. It says at launch, this is from the Variety article, it says at launch, Disney Plus will include 7,500 episodes, 25 original series, 400 library movie titles, and 100 recent theatrical film releases. This is what they said. They said, at launch, Disney Plus will include 7,500 episodes, 25 original series, 400 library movie titles, and 100 recent theatrical film releases. This includes, get this, 30 seasons, because they were part of the acquisition of 21st Century Fox. They were part of that acquisition of 21st Century Fox. This includes 30 seasons of The Simpsons. Yes, if you're a Simpsons fan, you'll be able to watch The Simpsons whenever you want across all 30 seasons, maybe even watch some of the more recommended episodes. Alright, it also goes on to say, that in year 5, the 5th year of the service, it expects to have an annual production slate of some 50 originals. In other words, what they're saying is by the time they reach the 5th year of the service, they are expecting to have 50 more original programming. Now, here's what's interesting right here, according to Variety. It states that Disney Plus will be an ad-free service supported solely by subscription fees. It's going to have a wide platform footprint spanning game consoles, smart TVs, and connected streaming devices, including Roku and PlayStation 4. It goes on to say, and I guess they got the year wrong here. It says Disney Plus will launch initially in North America in the 4th quarter of 2019. Not 2018, they got that wrong here. Followed by Europe, Latin America, and Asia as Disney's international rights return to the company from licensees according to the conference. Now it goes on to say, the new details of Disney Plus come nearly 2 years after Disney announced the end of its exclusive output deal with Netflix in the summer of 2017, and originally revealed plans to launch its own direct-to-consumer streaming rival. The company last fall announced the Disney Plus name, echoing its ESPN Plus subscription offering, and previously said the streaming video on demand service SVOD would launch in the US in late 2019. It goes on to say that Disney Plus will be the exclusive streaming video on demand SVOD home for new releases from Walt Disney Studios, Pixar, Lucasfilm, and Marvel, beginning with the 2019 theatrical slate, which includes Captain Marvel, Toy Story 4, Dumbo, Frozen 2, and the live-action remakes of Aladdin, The Lion King, and Star Wars Episode 9. Excuse me. The article at Variety also points out it will also offer access to Disney's film library, including within the first year of Disney Plus launch, all of the Star Wars films, according to Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy, as well as a lineup of original series and films. Also in the Disney Plus lineup will be 250 hours of National Geographic content at launch, including documentary films, Jane and Oscar winner Free Solo, and hundreds of episodes from Disney Channel shows. And I'm also guessing a Disney Afternoon as well, although that's not yet been confirmed, but I'm pretty sure that's what we'll get as well. Because it's Disney Plus, they're saying 7,500 episodes. Yeah, I think that includes Disney Afternoon. Disney Afternoon shows anyway. And where did they all originate from? Disney Channel. And like I said in the video, there's a good chance we're probably going to get, because they're getting Lizzie McGuire on there, so there's probably a good chance we're going to get the classics, Dumbo Circus, Mousecise, Welcome to Pooh Corner, Masterpiece Theater, you name it. Now continuing on, and I quote, at some point, this is from Variety again, at some point Disney will likely, quote-unquote likely, deliver a discounted bundle combining Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu, according to Kevin Mayer. But Kevin Mayer didn't provide any specifics. Disney Plus content will be available to download for offline viewing as well. I also mentioned that in the video. Now, it says here in the article, Disney is planning to market Disney Plus with a quote-unquote synergy campaign of a magnitude that is unprecedented in the history of the Walt Disney Company, with the goal of achieving 95% brand awareness. It goes on to say that now that Disney owns 60% of Hulu through its acquisition of 21st Century Fox, it's exploring the launch of Hulu in international markets. It says it also reports that Disney has been in active discussions with AT&T to acquire the 10% stake that Warner Media owns in Hulu. Now, it goes on to say that at the Investor Day event, the company screened clips of content coming to Disney Plus, including Frozen 2 and Toy Story 4, The Mandalorian, or Mandalorian, whatever, a big-budget series set in the Star Wars universe, written and executive produced by Jon Favreau, Disney Channel's High School Musical remake, which is going to be a series. It also previewed Disney Plus original movies, Noelle, a movie starring Anna Kendrick as Santa Claus's daughter, and Stargirl starring Grace Vanderwaal, and provided a behind-the-scenes look at the live-action remake of Lady and the Tramp. However, on its webcast, it blacked those out, citing right issues. In other words, they did stream this, but they didn't show any of the stuff they just mentioned. Article goes on to state that Kevin Mayer also briefly demoed the Disney Plus app in front of the audience of Analysis and Media, noting that users will be able to navigate through the service by brand. Disney Plus also includes an age-restricted parental controls. Now, like I mentioned in the video, basically what this means is if you have a child and they want to watch their own programming, or if they have their own favorite Disney stuff, you could create a profile for them. But what that means is they cannot. And what that means is that almost immediately when you make that profile for them, it'll instantly block them out of any of trying to get access to any of the older content and stuff like that. It goes on to say that Disney chairman and CEO Bob Iger had previously said that Disney Plus would be substantially cheaper than Netflix, and analysis had speculated that Disney would charge or could charge $5 to $8 per month for the service. By comparison, Netflix's standard 2 HD plan is $12.99 per month after a price hike, while HBO now costs $14.99. So in other words, Disney's going to be a lot cheaper in the end. But I'll tell you this, I'm not going to give up on Netflix though. I've got some stuff on there I like. Now, continuing on, Wall Street generally has been BS on Disney Plus strategy, although there have been looming questions on how the economics of the service will work. Variety goes on to report Disney Plus should sign up about 9 million subscribers in year one, increasing to an estimate of 31 million by 2023, per Wolf Research Analysis Marcy Rafker. Morgan Stanley's Ben Swinburne has a more cautious outlook, projecting 5 million Disney Plus subs by the end of 2020 and 30 million by 2024. Article also states that Disney will spend $2 billion to $3 billion in content associated with Disney Plus, which includes around $1.2 billion in foregone content licensing revenue. And that's just an estimation. Okay. Trying to see, make sure I got. Okay. Continuing on, it says, citing Disney Plus as a major catalyst, BMO Capital Markets Media and Internet Analysis Daniel Solomon upgraded Disney's shares to outperform, quote unquote, outperform for market perform, and set a 12-month price target of $140 per share on the stock. I think this is what Solomon said. He pointed out that we continue to like Netflix and Amazon more than Disney, but are comfortable recommending all three, as we expect them to be long-term winners in global direct-to-consumer streaming. Okay, so what Daniel Solomon is saying is that even with Disney Plus arriving on the scene at the end of the year, November 12th that is, that he's looking at the fact that you can't go wrong either way. You're going to have because the three major players he looks at is Amazon, Netflix, and now Disney. Those are going to be your three big boys. And he says it's going to be a win-win-win situation no matter what. Okay. Finishing off, it says, over the past several months, Disney has announced a slew of programming it's queuing up for Disney+. That includes the Mandarin series, a prequel to Rogue One, a Star Wars story, starring Diego Luna, the next season of Star Wars animated series Clone Wars, and a new series based on Pixar's Monsters Inc. called Monsters at Work, which is going to star Billy Crystal and John Goodman. It also states that in addition, Disney is set to get several Marvel live-action series centered on Loki, starring Tom Hiddleston, Scarlet Witch with Elizabeth Olsen, as well as The Vision, Falcon and Winter Soldier. It says, in addition, there's a show featuring Hawkeye with Jeremy Renner set to reprise the role in the works. Close it out by saying that Disney earlier this week announced a slate of non-fiction series including Kristen Bell's Encore, in which she reunites members of High School Musicals, restage the productions, and a docuseries from director and producer Leslie Iwerks, chronicling Walt Disney's imaginary 65-plus year history. So that's from Variety. So that gives you a little bit more information. But yeah, in this bit of a follow-up, basically we are going to get all this, or at least a majority of it, starting November 12th at $6.99 a month. I like that. I like that price range. I know my mom will like that price range. And everything I said in the video, again, has been confirmed in this follow-up. But that's all I'm going to say on it, guys. Let me know what you all think down below. I'll provide the link to Variety. Check them out, and I will talk to you all later. But this is great news, and can't wait for November 12th to get here any sooner. I know neither of you can either.